The number of times that I have deleted, re-downloaded, and deleted Hinge, Tinder, Bumble is like almost embarrassing. I did that today, bro. I re-downloaded Tinder, swiped for a bit, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? What am I doing? I truly believe that 23 years old, around that age, maybe to like 25 or something, is probably the worst time of dating for a guy. And the reason I believe this is because, at least in my own experience, from 18 to 22, when you're like in college, it is super fucking easy to go talk to a girl. It's super easy to go get a date because you just, at least in my case, I was in a dorm where the floor was both guys and girls. So I could just walk across the hall, start a conversation with someone who has a door open, looking for a conversation, or just like go up to a random cute girl I see on campus and just start talking to her. It's so easy like that. It's not as like weird, right, to like approach a girl on college campus, but it's the bubble effect. Really is what that college has an advantage when you're a guy 18 to 22, because girls don't really see the other guys as much that are older than you, who have all that time and experience, and that's their competitive edge, right? They have, if you being 23 now, I compete against a guy who's 30, who has the financial success, a stable career. He's not in his parents' house. He has way more experience than me. He's just older, right? He's just ahead. And it's not weird for a 23, 24-year-old woman to go date those guys. And that's, I think, part of why it's so common for guys to date a little bit younger is because of that effect. You could say the same thing for a guy who's 18 who doesn't go to college, right? He has to compete against guys who are older than him, who has more experience. And for a girl, I kind of understand the perspective. Why would she go date a guy who's still trying to like build his life? Because at my age, I'm still trying to figure out my career. I'm still trying to get out of my parents' house. I'm still trying to get up off my feet. She can go date a guy who's already have the foundation built. Fuck, he's got the whole fucking empire built almost, right? At like 30 years old, there's a lot of guys who have that already. We're making good money from the career, and they could even provide to that woman. She might not even have to work. She's getting flown out from a guy in her Instagram DMs. And it's just made me really think, like, fuck. When you're 23, 24 years old, or you just get out of college, you're immediately up against those guys who have the time against you. And it makes it fucking hard because a lot of girls don't want to join you for the ride of building your empire together. That we see, Conor McGregor, Alex Hormozy, like some those are like celebrities, for example, have had a woman stay with them during their, journey of becoming like more successful. And that's something I want so bad, bro. That really is. I really want to find like a future wife right now, like having a loving relationship. But I can't even like get out of my parents' place yet, so that's not fucking happening, right? Maybe that's a limiting belief, but I would rather invite someone into my life. I like to think of dating as, do you have a life worth inviting a girl into? Because if you don't, if you're the type of guy that's just like doesn't really have a purpose or direction, doesn't have much going for him, doesn't have much ambition, just like stays in his parents' basement, plays video games, and eats potato chips, doesn't even like go to the gym. Like, why would a girl be wanting to join your life? What do you do that's exciting? What adventures are you trying to go on? I like to think I do like cool shit. I was just in New York City for a content meetup and stuff, and I have a lot going for me, certainly. Because I'm putting the fucking work in. I'm trying to get out of my parents' place, but I barely have enough time. I barely have enough time to even consider going on a date. I was going on so many dates in the beginning of this year, right after I dropped out of like grad school. And I was living in Boston, not with my parents, so it made it a lot easier in terms of logistics. But still, a lot of the girls I went on dates with were certainly like more interested in guys who are just older, who have everything already established. And I don't blame them. I really don't. That's just something I've been thinking about, is I really think, around 23, 24, 25, it's just hard, bro. It's fucking hard. It's not hard to get a date. That's the thing, and that fucks with me a little bit. Here's another thing, right? I want to find a future wife. I want to find the girl I can start a relationship with and build a future. I don't want like a temporary girlfriend. Like I kind of do because I'm fucking horny, right? Because I'm fucking brick 24/7, and like I want to fulfill that, the sexual desire I have as a 23-year-old man. But what's the point of just adding another body? What's the point of adding another number to my body? Like, I don't want to do that. Because then I truly believe that your energy and like your decisions all add up to who you deserve in the future, right? If I was to just go like hook up with a bunch of girls and stuff, I don't think I would be the kind of man that attracts my future wife in the future. I think right now I need to really stay focused and like locked in on my purpose and mission, and even doing things like jerking off, I think would really push away my future wife in terms of like the energy. Because I think girls can really tell. Your energy more than anything, your mindset, like just your energy. They know how purposeful, and if you're truly confident. Girls will do like tests and stuff that you can often call them shit tests to see if you really are who you say you are, right? And if you're coming off as an ambitious man, but you jerk off and stuff, she's gonna find out. There's just gonna be some kind of way she's gonna know. I feel like girls are way more socially and emotionally aware in terms of like energy and such, that they know. So if I'm really doing everything I can to attract my future wife, and I stay locked in, and I really put in the work, it's gonna pay off later. And maybe I'll be the kind of guy that's lucky enough to find a future wife who's willing to be there for, the journey to building the empire, rather than just joining in after everything's already built for her. That's what I would really like. So, to bring this back around, like, I think part of that is deleting the dating apps. As much as as much fun as it and like dopamine I get from getting a match, and like thinking about getting on a date and getting the number, and then maybe even going on the date. I've been on several dates this year, way too many dates this year. It's easy to get a date. It's not easy to find the kind of girl that's willing to commit to. So, until I find that girl, and I don't even want to meet the girl on a dating app, right? Like, that's the thing. You're probably, like, if you're the type of guy who's interested in finding, like, a really high-quality woman, or you're someone you're really ideally a good fit for, you're probably not going to find them on a dating app. It's also just the dynamic that's set on a dating app. It's just fucking weird, bro, right? Like, I feel like it'd be so much more of a beautiful, like, way to meet a girl in person. I feel like that's so much more genuine, authentic, and like meaningful rather than a dating app. And it's almost just like you're kind of like the lucky guy. Like, you guys just both happen to like be like smash pass. Oh yeah, I guess like smash. And then the text game went right and everything. Like, just fuck that. Fuck the dating apps. And I don't want to slide in a girl's Instagram DMs. Like, that's just, I don't know. I don't find that shit like genuine. I want to meet a girl in person. That's what I want, at least. I hope you resonate with that. And if you do, I'd love for you to subscribe, because I'm using these videos as kind of a way to journal, almost, and really connect with other people who share similar perspectives and maybe values. So yeah, appreciate you watching.